And now we are ready. Now we are ready to run. Let me see. We already have 6 people. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. Good Thursday afternoon. Hey, Aurelio.
Hi, Vitor. Hi, guys.
Hey. How's it going?
Perfect. Always perfect.
Oh, that's awesome. I'd like to say the same, but unfortunately no. Fortunately, I got my flu vaccine today. So my arm is like killing me. It's like really, really, Jesus, it's hurting so much. I feel like if I had, I don't know, 50 pounds on my shoulders, it's terrible. But the feeling of being protected is good, right? I'd like that it were the COVID shot, but that's not the case, right? Unfortunately, I will wait a little bit more. I think in Salvador here is like mm, 34, 35 years old to get the COVID vaccine. Yeah. And there, Aurelio, how is what is the age to take the COVID shot?
No, here in Italy, we haven't a problem now with COVID. The great part of the population have did a vaccine. It's the same for me, and we proceed
Mm,
very well. I hope don't return in the same situation in the last
yeah.
month. And
Oh,
it's good. We proceed in the best way if it's possible, always.
oh, that's great. So yeah, you said that the majority of the people they have got the vaccine. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
Yes,
That's
yes.
really good.
Fortunately,
Yeah, fortunately. I hope that we get to that point, right? I think that Brazilians in general, we don't have this kind of stuff of not getting the vaccine as I've been seeing in the States. Some people they are a little bit like in doubt if they should or not take the vaccine. I'm like, seriously, guys, seriously. But okay, I mean not this is not the point today. This is not the point. In São Paulo, do you guys from São Paulo, what is the age to take the COVID shot?
In my city, more 30 years old
Oh,
right now.
30 years old.
30,
Oh, okay.
yeah, in my city.
Yeah, it's lower. It's lower than here. I hope that I get to that point already. My parents have already got their first vaccine, so I'm happy. So yeah, it's okay. Okay, chip chat, talking. Now, let me see. We have already 11 people. That's awesome. Thank you all for coming. Let me ask as usual, is there anyone here for the first time? First time? Freshman, freshwoman? Anyone? Nope. Everyone here is used already, right? Oh, that's great then. So guys, let me just tell you something, a little good information that you guys should know. Fabio is here with me. He is gonna be my co-host today, okay? He's about to be a host, so he's learning a little bit, so take it easy with him, okay? So I think that you guys are gonna enjoy it. And if I may, let me just start it in presenting it. For those who are on YouTube, this is very important for you. This is TNT. This is a free e-apprentice project. It's open to everyone in the world, mostly people from Brazil. You're gonna find most people from Brazil here, okay? Here we are not in a class, okay? This is just a moment to talk, okay? Nothing really serious. You don't need to worry about your English. If you are here just to listen, that's fine. If you want to try, we are not, anyone here is here to judge you, okay? You should talk as much as you want, as much as you can. If you speak too much, try to be a little concise. If you speak too little, breathe in, breathe out, take your time and just talk, okay? Let me see. We have this meeting in English, but we also have Spanish, German, Portuguese, many languages from Monday to Monday, okay, 24/7. You can check out on our website the meetings. I'm gonna send in the end of this meeting. We also, yeah, mostly is like that. So Fabio, could you please present the guys about the breakout rooms?
Right? And we gonna break out the people in some rooms, in a small rooms. And people, the first thing, please introduce yourself. Choose a leader. It's be a leader. It's easy, all right? It's only ask a question. And if you need some help, please click on the bottom for help, and we're gonna help you. And enjoy your time, right?
Exactly, that's it. I remember something, and I was reading something. I got lost. Okay, let me come back. Yeah, exactly. And could you please present yourself so that the guys could have a general idea of that?
All right, I forget. Let me introduce myself. I'm Fabio. I'm living in a small town named Campo Limpo Paulista. I'm 42 years old. I have been on eAprendi for about 1 year, I think, so far.
Awesome.
And I'm here to improve my English with you guys. It's a pleasure to be with you. And I think you enjoy this meeting.
Oh, I do think so also. And I'm not from São Paulo. I'm from Salvador in Bahia, okay? For those who don't know me, I'm Vitor. I'm 21. Now I'm 21 years old. What else? I study English and Portuguese at college. I'm a private English teacher. So mainly that's all you should know about me, okay? And exactly as Fabio said, okay, everything about the meeting there. I think that Gilmara unmuted herself. Yeah.
Me too, in Salvador.
Oh, what are you?
Yeah, my
From
first
where?
week here, very good. But I think Gilmara, nickname is Gil, don't problem.
I
I,
see.
I'm here. Okay, I
Oh,
forget now.
calm down, calm down. Is it your first time here in Yaprendi?
Don't, first week,
Your
I,
first week.
I
Okay, nice.
make many class.
Oh,
Very
that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you for coming. You should present yourself when we break out, okay? When we go to the small rooms. So don't worry, just stay calm. Where are you in Salvador? What is
in
your
Alto do
huh?
Cabrito, Bela
Alto do
Vista.
Cabrito? Oh, nice. I know this place. Uh-huh. That's nice. Actually I'm from Salvador, but I'm in Camaçari right now.
Uh,
Okay. But that's
very
nice. Thank you. Thank you. Another person, a neighbor here. That's nice. So as I was saying, now, as Fabi said, now I'm gonna break you out, okay? And we don't have so many people, so just one of the groups gonna be here. Let me just see one little second, okay? Um, I think this here is gonna be with me, and this other one there, if I may. Yeah, okay. I think that's it. So, as you guys know, accept the invitation that's gonna appear on your screen. We're gonna have this meeting up to 10 to 6, and that's it, okay? Have fun, work hard. See ya. Oh, gee, I almost forgot to, to say this. The subject of today, for those who didn't see on our on our Telegram group, is gonna be Latin America, okay? You guys suggested it, and I really enjoyed reading this article. You guys can read. Is actually a guide for those who are not Latin Americans like us. I mean, like mainly of us. It's talking about the culture of Latin America. What do you think about the culture here? What's your impression? Or if you are in Latin America, what do you think about the culture, your impression about yourselves, okay? Just like it. So that's mainly it. Nothing really difficult, I would say so. So if you need my help, me and Fabio are here, okay? I'm gonna send you Fabio to one of the breakout rooms, nice? Okay then. So I think that's all. So without further ado, that's it. Accept the invitation. See ya. Who is gonna be with me? I think it's gonna be Clay. Gabriel, Jumara, and Samara. Yeah, I think we are all here already. So, would you like to present themselves?
I can. Hi guys, my name is Gabriel, and I'm 15. I study English for Noneramar, and I'm thinking for more than 6 months. And I live in a small city, Campo Limpo, São Paulo, and that's it.
Oh, nice. So your dad came here first than you, right? Earlier than you.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, I see. Okay, nice then. So,
Hello,
next
guys.
one. Hey.
I'm Samara. I'm from São Paulo, Bariri. I am studying international affairs actually in my last days, thank God. And that's it, I guess.
I'm always here waiting for you, waiting for this moment, right?
Oh,
For your
it's
success.
amazing. It is really amazing. The feeling of
Being free of college.
yes.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So thank you for coming again. Next one.
My name is Gilmara.
Mhm.
I'm 32 years old. I'm from Salvador. I'm studying English now. Study English, Spanish, and I make MBA manage people.
Oh.
And I love this stuff, and I love music too. I teach music sometimes, and yeah, that's it.
Muy bueno. Deberías venir para las clases de español también.
Esse
Just kidding.
é muito importante.
Oh, don't care about the level of a language that you have. You know, I don't feel that confident in Spanish neither, you know. So just came and speak. Nobody really cares, and you should not, okay? So thank you, my neighbor, for coming. I hope you enjoy this meeting. Clay now, could you?
Yep. So I'm Clay. I live in Vitória, Espírito Santo, and I work as a salesperson, and I enjoy playing chess. That's it.
Nice. I like it. Thank you very much for coming. And now, if we may, the first question that I brought up about the topic that I said which is who are the Latin Americans? Is there a Latin American culture? Do you feel part of it, or even of your own nation's your own nation's culture, and why? I think that's a little deep question. I don't know. What do you guys think about it?
Yeah, I don't think that. Actually, I think, of course, there is a Latin American, but I wouldn't be able to describe how it is. You know, like I guess the only thing that I would say that there is in Latin America is that people are really friendly. So it's part of their culture, and doesn't matter if it is in Brazil or Colombia or I don't know, Peru. And I guess every place has their culture, but it is unique from Latin America.
Exactly. Yeah, that's actually what this article was saying also, that you would find a huge range of different cultures in Latin America, but sometimes they have some similarities, you know, such as what you said about being friendly and then exactly. Do you feel part of Brazil's culture?
Yes, I love Brazilian culture.
Oh, that's awesome then. Thank you. Next one.
I think this stuff very interesting. For me, for example, after this process, the learning language, I have 6 months in Spanish and English. I believe years. I never study English. I never listen music in English, and I think very interesting because I for example, after this process, the learning other language, I feel more interested and learn and know about other culture.
Oh, nice.
But before I don't know very I don't wish it very important in my life. But now very important, and I in this moment I have opportunity to talk with two people in Colombia. It's very similar about I help about Portuguese and Edia, she helped me about in Spanish,
I
very
see.
distant, but I don't enroll online. I ever after before I started this process, the study, I don't think about this, but now I believe
Yeah,
important, but I don't have many information about because now I started this in understand about
I
this.
see. Yeah, pretty cool,
Yeah,
pretty nice.
yeah, it is an interesting point that Jumara point out because I also speak Spanish and I've realized that while I am speaking Spanish with natives, it is more like comfortable for me. Not
Mhm.
because Portuguese is similar to Spanish, but also because they are more friendly there than, for example, native speakers of English. I don't know if
Yeah.
this happens to me, but
Yeah,
I feel that.
absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know. When I am talking with, for example, American guys, they are just, I don't know if they are like that or I feel that they are like that, but they are like rude, you know. And when
Uh-huh.
I'm speaking with Mexicans or Colombians people, they are more, oh, let's
Yeah,
talk.
actually, I would say that this is a feeling that we tend to have, and it happens also from the other side. You know, they feel that we are a little bit exaggerated, and then
Mm-hmm.
I would say that, as you said, this is something that is common not because necessarily of the language itself, but it's something that is just a similarity between countries. You know, I would say that
Yes.
I felt that a lot, they being rude with me, but actually they are not really being rude. They
Yes,
were
they are
just,
just
yeah,
normal.
they're just normal, you know? It's that idea of you not just getting fluent in the language, but you also should get fluent in the culture, you know? This is something
Yes.
that is quite important. I agree. What do you think? What do you think about it, Gabriel?
Um, 1 minute, let me see the question. Sorry. Okay, I think the mm, Latin America, it's like I don't understand this part. Latin America, it's
Latin
like
America is like Brazil, Mexico, from Mexico to bottom, you know, this part without not consider United States and Canada. I think it's just like it. Yeah.
yeah. I'm feel like my own nation. I feel I'm from this nation because it's
Mm-hmm.
just like the characters. The characters. It's
Uh-huh.
like you can see this in Brazilian people and in Latin American.
Yeah,
Understand?
exactly. Do you know people from other countries in Latin America, like Mexican, Colombian?
No.
No, really? I know two people from here, from the TNT, actually, that I knew him. It is Cesar and oh gee, he's gonna kill me. I don't really remember. And Alex, oh gee, Alex, they two are awesome, you know. They even recommended me some songs in Spanish to practice my thing. But I remember that you said once that you played sometimes with Americans. Did you feel that something strange when I speak with them? They are a little bit rude with you. I don't know.
I never play with the another people and another like him. Just I just play with my friends and my friends, but I never like I never found a people for the another country. It's so like difficult to find
Uh-huh.
this, but when I find it, the people, it's good to me. Like today I found a gringo for the United States, and
Oh,
I
nice.
play. he said I'm playing 1v1 with him, and he
Uh-huh.
said, "Oh, can you carry me on duels, 2v2?" I said yes, and we play all the
That's
day.
nice. Yeah, I remember that I'm not a specialist at games, but you could change the server, right? And there you can play with them. I did it once. Actually, it was a mistake I did in Europe, and I ended up with a lot of Polish guys, and they're like talking Polish. I was like, guys, I don't speak your language. You speak English, and they started speaking English with me so that I could understand the game. But yeah, that is pretty tough. What about you, Clay?
Yeah, this is a tough question for me as well. So is there a lot in American culture? Yes, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you think about religions, language,
Yeah.
food, I think I think it all makes us like a Latin, somehow.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, uh, I think this is what we are, So, and yeah, for me as a Brazilian, I, of course, I'd rather be called by a Brazilian, not just like a Latin. It can be offensive, depend on the way how they call us, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not a really offensive for me, but it's all about how they say, the way how they say,
Yeah.
they talk to you. But for me, it's okay. It's not a problem. You can call me like a
Uh-huh.
Latin. For me, it's not a problem, you know.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
anyway, there is a lot of countries,
Mm-hmm.
countries that you can call like a Latin America. No, it's not only Brazil, not only Mexico.
Yeah.
If you think like how many countries you can put this in the same culture, so I won't be offended, if
Yeah.
they call me like that. But yeah, sometimes when you're watching a movie, it's most of the time it's related to offensive way, it's like
Uh-huh.
the third generation, a third country, like a very poor
Mm-hmm.
people, very strange people.
The
This
Simpsons.
way,
Mm.
yeah, this way it looks like offensive, you know.
Yeah. And it creates that idea that, as one of my English teachers told me once, he studied at a college in the United States. He said that the students, they asked him if they find usually capybaras on the street. Like, you walk on the street and then you find a capybara, like usual day, a daily event. Like
Yes, it
this.
is normal.
It's normal, quite normal,
Real.
I have a friend who's a monkey. Like, Jesus. I don't want to even talk about. Okay, going on to another question. I'm gonna send you already back to your room. Let me see. And here, nice. And coming back, second question. How do you feel foreigners look at people from your country? What is the impression of Latin Americans like, and what is it like that? We talk about these people who think that we just have monkeys and capybaras and soccer in Brazil, right? We don't have just that, okay? For those who are not Brazilians on YouTube. But yeah, what do you guys think about it?
Yeah, I believe in preconception or
Mhm.
don't information about this because I train talk is practice English in one site, and I started a talk one man the other country, and he said, "You you Brazil? Ah, Brazilian? Oh, very good." In
Mhm.
second moment, you singer, you
Oh my.
you and you know about
You
Brazil.
dance samba?
Yeah, very confused because all people don't have good information about or this idea the marketing about a hot woman and
Yeah.
party and the people uh, who don't study
Mm-hmm.
kind of really true this information, but there are
Yeah.
people study too here, and I believe absolutely in preconception or in the good information there about here, about Brazil.
Exactly, exactly. And that's exactly what you said. Like this, just to help in this word is prejudice. This prejudice that sometimes they have of us, sometimes because they are just, racist in general, and they tend to have this kind of ideas. But sometimes because we Brazilians or people from here, we tend to do this marketing, that Brazil is not a good country, or that Brazil is just the women in Brazil, they are just butts, like
Mm-hmm.
in this matter.
Yeah, yeah, yes, I agree with you, and it is called complexo de vira-lata.
Exactly.
But I also think that we all we have preconceptions, has Gilmara said. So, for
Mhm.
example, if I think about Germany, I think about, I don't know, Hitler, and
Yeah,
that all
yeah.
people there are racist and all this kind of thing.
Mhm.
So I guess it is natural, but we have to have a balance, and because of course there are people that have no sense, so they just say, oh,
Mhm.
I suppose you have big boobs, and I don't know, you know like we have to be polite. I'm not so polite when I heard this, because I don't have like patience for that,
Mhm.
but it happens a lot. It happens a lot, mainly
Yeah,
from men. Mainly from men.
yeah, I do think that's so. Exactly. What do you think about it, Clay? And while you are speaking, I will turn on my lights.
Yeah, and I'm glad Samara just brought this way how to think, Samara, because yeah, there's two different ways about thinking. Like as you said, like, there is a complex of vira-lata. It's a good point that you said. So sometimes people just wants to be cool, just have a cool conversation, not something like offensive all the time. Like when you think about Italy, and Japan, and as you said, Germany. So if you'd like to start a conversation with someone from this country, so you just will bring something that reminds you that country, like pasta, something about technology, or just about
Mm-hmm.
hashi, I don't know how to say these things, or Germany, okay, 7-1, Brazilian
Yes.
7-1, and it depends how people talk to you. As I said, they can call you a Latin and have no problem, but it just depends the way how they talk to you about it. I don't see it's always offensive,
Yeah,
sometimes you can just, yeah, samba, yeah, football, Neymar, Pelé, yeah, that's cool.
yeah.
It can be cool, but you don't
Mhm.
know. Like we all know something about United States, about America, about North America. But like
Exactly.
Brazil, it's just another country, as like Japan, as Italy, as Sweden, in all every other country that exists. We don't know these countries at all. We don't know many things about this country. Yeah, Brazil is a jungle. You can see like as you said, a capybara.
Mhm.
Not really. Something
Mhm.
interesting. I was watching a video. If I'm not mistaken, it's from Porta dos Fundos, and they
Yeah.
were making fun of sudestinos.
Yeah.
It was the
Mhm.
opposite.
Yeah.
It's just like they started making jokes about pão de queijo in São Paulo. Something
Mhm.
like that. It was very cool. It was funny because it's how we from Sudeste, Southeast, it's how we think about when you are talking about Bahia, Ceará. We
Mm.
started making mixings their culture. It's not
Yeah.
something that we really know, but we just start talking moqueca and something else and a lot of things together. And sometimes we just
Yeah.
mix everything together. And for
Mhm.
me, it was a very nice joke because like Brazil is pretty it's pretty big, you know. It's not something that
Exactly.
everyone knows about every city or every state. So it's the
And
same.
on some series, for example, I remember watching once Vis-a-Vis, and there they always when they talk about Brazil, they talk like, "Oh, I'm going to Brazil, like a paradise," you know. I'm going to as if they got here and all their problems would disappear, you know, because Brazil is this place that is just perfection. And it's like exactly as I said, like Brazil is so huge, you know, we have so different people. And I think it's just nonsense when people try to make everything homogeneous, you know. So yeah.
Exactly. That's what I was saying, you know, that is like we don't know the whole Brazil yet. So how can we know about the whole world? How the whole world can meet a lot of things about Brazil? So it's just a little part of the earth, you know.
Exactly. I agree. Gabriel, what do you think about it? Oh, just to give a little word for you guys to amplify your vocabulary is underrate the word subestimar, right? Come on.
I think it's the second question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think the people of another country think we are normal people, but when we lose some game of football like 7-1, 7-1 and football, when they think, oh my god, this country is a loser. I think that's it. The people don't like the like he's everyone think, oh, I am better than country.
Yeah, exactly. What do you think about Brazil's anthem? Do you know, I think that actually when I say
Brazil
other
what?
countries, anthem, do you know, like Ouviram do Espírito, the anthem, Brazil's anthem.
Oh, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, exactly. I think
What I
our
think about
anthem is
I don't know. I just
in comparison to others, because in the beginning of the games they played the two anthems, right? The two.
right.
Yeah.
I really don't know what to say.
No, it's because I think that we sometimes have an impression of the country. I feel that when we listen to the anthem of them, like the anthem of Italia and the other ones, I think maybe it's because I'm Brazilian, but that our anthem is really huge, you know, in terms of the music. We have a lot of different phrases in the on, and I think that it says a lot about us in general. I'd say so.
To
But
be
yeah.
honest, I've never stopped to think about it.
Seriously, never.
No,
I started
no.
thinking because of the World Cup, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. But anywho, let me
Actually,
go on.
actually, I don't want to. I don't want to watch like Olympiadas and all this kind of thing. So
Those games.
maybe because of that.
Okay.
But I remember when I was younger, I used to just sing the hymn. I don't know how
The
to.
anthem.
Ethan.
Anthem.
Okay.
Exactly.
Every Wednesday.
Oh, me too. Me too. I
So
think in my case it was every Monday. Oh, Jesus. Thank you. Actually, I think it was like every day when I was younger. Thank God this is not anymore. Okay. Going on to the question number 3. How polite are the people from your country? Or would you say the way Latin Americans greet is just too much? Anything? Yeah, too much close in the end. Gabriel, what do you think about it?
What? Sorry?
People from Brazil, do you think that we are too much gentle, too much educated? We are very,
I think I don't know. Depend of the people. I think some people is more gentle, some people are more educated. I don't know. Depend of the people. It's not for the nationality. It's like oh, this is the people. I think that's it.
Did you already watch a movie like European movie or African movie?
Yes, on Netflix.
Yeah. I remember that I watched once one that is French and one that is German, and I felt like really strange watching. Even Dark, you know, the series Dark. I don't know if you guys know Dark, but I watched them and I was like, the people there behave a little strange for me because I'm not used to that way. They are not so friendly. They don't move so much like us. They are more like reserved to themselves. And I think that's nice.
Yeah. Yes,
But
I
it was
feel that
good.
too. I feel that too.
Yeah. What do you think more about it?
Well, about the question or about this
Yeah,
one?
the question, the context.
Okay. I think the same that Gabriel. I don't think that it comes from the culture of the country,
Yeah.
but it is more about the education that you have. So, for
Mm.
example, if you're not the education, I don't mean like school and university and this kind of
Yeah.
thing, but the culture that you brings from your family. Like if you have a family who is really reservated and I don't
Yeah.
know, don't like to be too much,
Mhm.
it comes with you because you become aided and you brings it with you.
Yeah.
But if you have a family who is more friendly, who likes parties and I don't know, met people and all these kind of things, it will comes to you as well. So
Yeah. Oh, good point. Great point, what you said. Exactly. Do you agree, Clay?
Yeah, I think when you talk about just language, like Americans, I think we learned how to be more educated when we're just talking, in English. Sometimes you have to say excuse me all the time, sorry all the time,
Yeah.
and pardon me sometimes, and there are a lot of another ways to start a conversation. We just not like start a conversation, you have to say something, and then to just bump into someone, have to say something, and a little bit more educated, more polite,
Yeah.
like even British use even more, But when you're
Uh-huh.
talking about acting to each other, like hugging, kissing, and a lot of stuff together. So in Brazil, I think you're kind of too much, but it's cool. It's not bad,
Yeah.
But it just depends on the how they were raised, Some people were raised like getting together all the time, family and friends, they all together having fun, and then you just start doing the same with your friends, But I don't see any problem. I don't see it as a problem. For me,
Yeah.
it's just cool. But sometimes it's too much. And when you go to another country, when you start watching, as you said, dark and other movies and TV shows, it looks like weird because they don't really care. It's just someone say hi to you and that's it. So in Brazil, just say manda abraço, manda beijo, mil beijos.
Yeah.
And another thing, like I think it's cool, like when you just say bye in Brazil, the conversation never ends, But in other countries, like
yes.
if you say
Yeah, that's
bye,
funny.
it's the end of the
Yeah,
conversation, But
when
in
you're
Brazil, you
asking how
say
are you, you are really asking how are you in another
yes.
country.
Yes.
In Brazil, if you want to say bye, you're supposed to say bye, okay, bye, and then the conversation start again, okay, but let's do something, and then 30
That's
minutes
right.
later, you're going to say bye again, and you never say bye at the end, This is the
Exactly.
weird
Exactly.
and the coolest thing, I think, at the same time.
I love following some profiles on Instagram from some foreign, and they come here and they say like weird things that they think that we Brazilians do. It's so funny to realize this stuff. Do you think so, Jamara?
Yeah, I totally agree about Clay because
Mhm.
Brazil not simple. I believe these characters I don't know about
Characters.
us, and no problem because I I listened one time one woman said about very crazy because when you start to process the learning other language, okay, I need learning about vocabulary about
Yeah.
there. Okay, but there are here one real situation. There
Yeah.
are here one form the pronunciation,
Uh-huh.
the accent, and there
Yeah.
are, and sometimes I believe in school here don't understand this part. Okay, I need
Mhm.
learning about hi, hello, but here too there are one greeting in Brazil too. I believe it
Mhm.
this way, and but I think important here this form they make think main thing because important to we keep it with the uh, identidade. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I think important.
Identity, uh-huh. Exactly. I think I agree with you. I think that I think it's sad when I see some kind of teaching of language and they don't really explore the social factor, because it doesn't really matter too much if you do know how a lot of vocabulary, but if you don't practice, and not just practice in terms of the vocabulary, the grammar, but practice with people, talk with them, know how to talk in this language, in English, for example. Because if you don't know, you could sound really impolite somehow, and you could sound really too much. As I remember, sometimes I am used, and I think that you guys maybe I use it to it's not love. How do you say this on Instagram? To like, I think it's like also to like the post in the, for example, a friend of you send a post to you on the chat, and then you like all the posts they say, and then on. This is something that really is really weird to people from another country, and this is something that I felt when I started having some conversation like that. But yeah, Samara?
No, totally agree. Silmara. Okay. Okay, totally agree about this.
On the five? Who would you like to?
No. I no, nothing.
Oh, okay then. So going on to the question before. If invited to a Latin American home for dinner, arrive around 30 to 40 minutes late. So the question that I have from this part of the article is, are you usually late for events? Is it something Latin Americans do? And what do you think about it? In my case, I can tell you that nowadays I don't do that, but I use it to be late. But I think that Brazilians usually, we are late to events. I don't know if you guys think about it.
No, I am like of you. Actually, I try to be like early on my events because, for example, I used to sleep at
Uh-huh.
10 p.m. So for me, it is really difficult to deal with long hours outside, So I try to be there early to come back early as well.
Early. So you have a good argument. Yeah, I like this
Yes.
strategy.
Yes, I
Okay.
am old soul.
Do you think that people from Brazilians, people from who they are also like that?
No.
No, just not. Okay. Let's hope they don't watch it. I mean, I don't know. Anywho. Okay, exactly. I think that my family, for example, they are late for events always. When they have a party and they on, and I'm like ready to the moment, and then my mom is like, "Why are you already like that?" Like the party is now, so we are not supposed to be now. And I'm like,
No, my gosh. No,
"What?" I'm like,
part of my family is like that as well. But I try to be always early because yeah, they know that I used to sleep early, so I try to be early at home as well.
yeah.
I do like
Yomara,
to change. I do like to change this way because it's not so cool when you were 23.
I'd say so. Yeah.
But okay.
I think Yomara wants to.
Yeah, my family too. This problem. I learned more about these important thing in my life after a job, after university. Really,
Yeah.
today, for example, Gabriel more young about us, and now we learn about important this worry about your image and job.
Yeah.
But before I believe kind of this information about very important. But I try changing my form the performance about
Yeah.
timing because really now I believe in this idea important about your image professional or all the thing very hard because sometimes people have one expectation about
Yeah.
this time and you I'm late, okay, but how is don't have
Yeah,
very hard, don't good for me.
exactly. Agree. What do you think about your family, Gabriel? They are late to events. Are you late to events? For events?
What is like late for events?
The party is at 5 and you get at 6. Do you know? No, you are not
No.
on time. No, you are not like that?
I don't understand what you said.
For
really.
example, the meeting today starts at 5 p.m. If you get here 5:30, 6 p.m., you are very late. The time
Yeah.
is 5 and not 6.
Oh, my family is not late for events. It's early.
Oh, that's really good. And do you think that Brazilians in general, they are like that?
No, I think the birthday is just late in the event.
Oh, this I remember once. I think a teacher of mine. She was invited. She was invited. Yeah. Yeah. She was invited to a party, and then they said the time to them to her, and then she said, they asked her like, okay, but are you going to get here at the moment of the party? Because you guys from Brazil, I call you at 5 and you guys get at 6 or at 6:30. So I don't understand you. And I was like, Jesus, this is really serious. Yeah. And play?
Yeah, I think I am always late for any event that I am invited. And not because of me, but because of my wife. She always
Oh my.
started like dressing up like late, if I have to get there like yesterday, 7:30, she started changing, 7:30, not
Oh my.
going, not over there 7:30. She's always late. She always wants to do something else, and sometimes makeup take time. Yeah, I used to be a little bit mad about it, but I'm kind of getting used to do it. That's in talking about being on time. It reminds me a situation when I went to Sweden, and there were a manager guy, like a very important guy, who used to take us and to bring us to other appointments. And this guy was always on time, no matter what time, and he's always on time. And I am Mineiro, and they say like Mineiro never miss the train, So I am always early in the appointment, but the other guys who were with me, they were always late, but too late, It's not like 5 minutes, sometimes 10, 20 minutes, and there were a manager waiting for the other guys. I was so embarrassed, And after like a couple of days, we were passing through this situation. We started to say, so it's a Swedish time or Brazilian time? Because if you say like 7:30 for a Swedish guy, they're gonna get there 7:30, But for Brazilian, they'll be ready 7 or 7:50 or maybe 8, like 20 minutes or 30 minutes late. So for me, it's too much. You can get late like 1 minute, 2 minutes. Even if you are in another country, you must show respect for the people, for their times.
Exactly. Yeah, I didn't know about it. That was really, really interesting. I think that, yeah, I didn't know that about people from Minas Gerais. I didn't know they are so on time, but okay, that's good to know.
I think it's a joke, but yeah, they say Mineiro não perde o trem, nunca perde o trem.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if it's true for all of us, but at least for me, I feel like that. If you have appointment like at 7, I'll be there at 7. If I on my own, if I don't have to wait for anyone else. Aurelio, how's it going, my friend?
I was about to call him. How was the conversation, Aurelio? And which etiquette tips would you give to someone who went to Italy?
Yeah, no. The conversation the topic is very incredible. My colleague's mate was incredible. No, it's very interesting because I had the possibility to share a different point of view regarding the two different culture. Because regarding the Latin American culture, I'm so ignorant, unfortunately. But I have the possibility to speak regarding the Italian culture. It's similar, but it's very, very different respect you guys. No, it's very beautiful, interesting. And Fabio is an incredible leader. Fabio, you are the best for me.
Thank you so much, my dear.
It's the first time, but you are very, very good. Very well. Very good, very well.
I'm a little bit jealous, but okay.
Let me introduce
Sorry,
you.
Clay. You are always the best for me.
Oh
Aurélio,
my God.
You are
let me.
another native tongue.
No, sorry, I'm just kidding.
Aurélio,
Uh-huh.
no.
Come on.
Aurélio, let me introduce my son, Gabriel.
Oh, you didn't know it?
Hi,
Every time I
Gabriel.
remember that.
Yeah,
There's no news. How was the conversation, Fabio?
very good. The people, very interesting people. The people there, very passionate with me.
Mm.
Very, very good. I enjoy a lot.
I have a
That's
question for you,
excellent.
Fabio. Do you talk in English with your son, Gabriel?
When he wants to talk to me, he is a
Yeah.
little lazy. I need to how
Push
can I
him?
say
Oh.
push the ears?
You need
I don't
to
know.
ground him, maybe. Okay, that's a little characteristic there, right? Pretty nice. How is that for you, Claudia?
Sorry. I have a good conversation with my friends, and it is very good. I like a lot. Fábio, it is very good, very good. I love.
And which tip would you give to someone coming to Brazil? Do you know? To get used to our culture, I don't know.
Yes, I like a lot this subject,
I
because
see.
yeah, we need to talk a lot about it, and different. We
Yeah.
live in different regiões do Brasil.
Mhm.
It's different. Talk about difference entre regiões, and
There is, yeah.
in your room,
Yeah.
the Aurelio in Italy. So we can trocar
Yeah.
regiões. It is
I
very good.
agree. I agree. Even people who are not from Bahia, for example, I learn a lot from them usually. But sometimes there are people who think that Brazil sometimes is just one thing, you know. But no, Brazil is so huge, you know. In Latin America, it's like that. Europe so huge as well. I'd say so. But I agree with you exactly. And Rosaria, how was that for you? Any tips to those who came to Brazil?
Oh, yes. It was a great conversation. We was answering the five question. Everyone think it is very stranger. You leave a little food in
Me
the
too, me
plate in the
too.
end.
Mhm.
It was strange for everyone. But I already don't think this form, because you taste a little kind of meat in your country. But it was a great conversation, a great topic for us. I like this.
Really? I didn't
Thanks
know.
so
Is
much.
that common in Italy, or Aurelio, to leave a little bit of the leftovers on the plate?
I'm so sorry, I don't understand.
In Italy, it's common to leave a little bit of the food on the plate when you
Yes,
finish.
the Italian people is the best in regarding the food, the pizza, pasta. We are famous in all part of the world. If you go in Italy, you can taste a very, very incredible places, dishes, no places. I'm so sorry, guys.
I see. You got excited. Yeah, yeah, that's the
Uh,
spirit. Uh-huh.
Listen to me. Regarding the eat, I think it's not my intention to offend everyone. No one,
Mhm.
everyone. But regarding the pizza and pasta, we are the best in the world, in the universe, guys.
Oh, please, oh, please. We do such great pizzas also, right, guys? We mix a lot of things. We mix brigadeiro and chocolate, and we just mix everything, you know? Oh, gee, sometimes
No
it's just a
pizza
mess.
with chocolate. It's not a
It's not
pizza,
the
real
it's not a pizza,
pizza.
right?
Pizza is
Okay,
with
okay.
tomato and cheese.
And cheese and
Yes,
dough.
yes.
That's it. That's it. Okay.
Bacon and something else and feijoada, and that's it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
I'm just
surprised if you have a pizza of acarajé here in Bahia, because Jesus, guys, people here sometimes just strange. But that's it. We're gonna have a meeting in Italian right now. But before we finish, Fabio, could you please tell you guys about the links and the feedback?
Oh, sure. Guys, please, if you could give us your feedback, because it's very, very important for us. In the chat, we share the link to give your feedback for us. Please,
Mhm.
please.
Exactly. Please do. This topic was your suggestion, okay? If you have other suggestions, I always read. We always read your suggestions, okay? And just share TNT to your friends, to your family, to everyone you know, okay? So I really like it, this meeting, and with our